listen to me with an open mind. Elderly people are a danger to themselves and others when operating motor vehicles. I want to raise awareness on impairments that the aging elderly face, such as dementia, declining hearing and vision, and impaired motor skills. In the early evening around about 8:30, whenever he decided to go for a drive, an elderly man backed his 2002 Chevy Malibu out of his driveway in St. Petersburg and from his St. Petersburg home where he lived alone. His wife had died in '98. Pinellas County resident Ralph Parker, 93, was traveling about 45 miles an hour when he struck a man crossing the street, severing the pedestrian's right leg. The elderly man then drove 3 miles, apparently unaware. The body of the 52-year-old man was stuck in his windshield. The head and shoulders inside the car with him, and the torso laying across the hood. When police asked him what had happened, he said that the body seemed to drop from the sky. He thought maybe the body had fallen from a pedestrian overpass onto his car. He said to be suffering from dementia and was apparently unaware that he'd been involved in any accident. A witness to the accident says the pedestrian walked off the center median in front of Parker's car on the 3-lane highway. She said that she saw the driver of the Malibu slam on his brakes. She heard a crash and then saw a leg airborne and losing its chute before the wind came to rest on the shoulder of the highway. But the driver continued on to a toll booth. The head of the victim inside the car on the dash. Aghast, the toll booth attendant called the police. Police took Parker's licenses, and if he wants to regain his driving privileges, he'll have to pass a test. He last renewed his license in 2003 at age 91. His license wasn't due to expire until 2010. Police said that he had a clean driving record with the exception of driving with an expired license plate. The bizarre St. Petersburg accident with the elderly driver is just one of many that we read about. The car driven by the elderly woman that plows through a group of people standing on the sidewalk and crashes into a storefront after mistaking the gas pedal for the brake. The elderly man who ran a red light because he needed his glasses changed, or the elder who can't remember how to get home and is found 30 miles away from his residence after he's reported missing. Last year, a state report said that Florida was facing a critical situation with its aging population. According to published reports, last year there were nearly 270,000 people aged 85 or older licensed to drive in Florida, and of those, at least 20% of them are considered dementia drivers, according to a 2004 report. This is an article that I found interesting from www.northcountygazette.org. Today, here's something to keep in mind as I speak to you today. Out of the many drivers on the road, how many are elderly? Well, according to the fact sheet on www.cdc.gov/motor vehicle safety, there are 33 million licensed drivers aged 65 and older in the United States. Driving helps older adults stay mobile and independent, but the risk of being injured or killed in motor vehicle crash increases as you age. This website also states more than 5,500 older adults are killed and more than 183,000 were injured in motor vehicle crashes. This amounts to 15 older adults killed and 500 injured in crashes on an average everyday basis. On www.consumerreports.org, it states that 10,000 baby boomers will turn 65 every day for the next 18 years. And by 2030, they'll represent almost 1 in 5 drivers. In the population overall, they'll outnumber 16 to 19-year-olds more than 3 to 1. Some experts call this trend the silver tsunami. According to www.healthguide.org, 1 in 10 people over 65 years of age and half of those over 85 have Alzheimer's disease. Currently, 26 million people worldwide have this dementia, and over 15 million Americans will be affected by the year 2050. Dementia affects a person's ability to make rational decisions and also affects their memory. Dementia goes undiagnosed often. If undiagnosed elderly are behind the wheel of a vehicle, they are more likely to use poor judgment and cause fatal wrecks. There are missing reports filed frequently for missing elderly driving with dementia. 9 times out of 10, the driver has forgotten where they were going or how to get there, so they just continue driving. As stated on www.iihs.org, specific physical, cognitive, and visual abilities may decline with advancing age. However, there are large individual differences in the onset and degree of functional impairment, so age alone is not sufficient information to judge driving ability. Still, functional impairments can interfere with driving and may become particularly evident in stressful or challenging driving situations such as merging or changing lanes. Several studies have shown that higher levels of physical, cognitive, or visual impairment among older drivers are associated with increased risk of crash involvement. Many older drivers also take medications which can impair driving ability at any age, but can be especially impairing for an older person. It's hard to face the fact that hearing vision isn't what it was anyway. Driving without being able to adequately hear can be a severe issue. If hearing is impaired then you can't hear emergency vehicles approaching or other drivers warning. Driving with declining vision is also a big hazard. If you can't see to read or write clearly, then how can you see well enough to operate a vehicle? Arthritis affects the elderly to the point that they can't properly move, but they still get in the vehicle and drive to the grocery store, knowing they can't turn their neck enough to check their blind spot. In conclusion, elderly driving is dangerous to all of us. They don't want to face the fact that they can't do it anymore. Steps need to be taken to help lower this risk. I feel that at age 65, mandatory driving tests should be implemented to ensure the driver still has the ability to drive safely. This will lower the number of